Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. We're at Camp McCarran, and we have a few quests to do. We have a Legion prisoner we're gonna interrogate. We have to talk to... Oh, I thought it was this guy. But apparently not. Yeah, we have some interrogation to do. Oh, I'm guessing they're below, then. I thought they were above. Oh, well. So, how do we get in there? Yeah, a few quests here. This should be interesting. Hello.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Oh, Colonel Sue wanted me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Who should I be talking to about the intelligence leaks? Oh, what do you do here?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Lately, it's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders. It's a big base with a lot of unhappy soldiers. They get stir-crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit.
Alright.
Later.
Right, so this is gonna be interesting. A little bit of investigation. Sniper nest location. Oh, I can steal it. Interesting. I obviously don't want to do that because we are helping NCR and not the stupid Caesar's Legion. Right, ask around about suspicions. Right, so we have a few places where we can do that. Inaccessible. Okay. How the... So I'm guessing it's upstairs? I hope so. Because otherwise there's nothing I can do there. Yeah, I'm guessing it must be upstairs. Inaccessible. Yeah. Hello.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Wait a second, you retrieved your confiscated equipment? What? Well, there's the Legion guy. Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it?
Okay.
It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
Huh. Do you need any help?
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
See, that's the thing, though. I mean, you know, how would Caesar really, brainwash them so badly that they would just instantly kill them? You'd think that, when people died and, you were the only one remaining, you wouldn't really think about killing yourself. Because who will care? I don't know. What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless? Truthdrug, have you tried calling him hurtful names?
Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering. But I think he just got some dust in his eye.
Why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So, you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
I was kinda hoping we would do the truth serum. Or something. I object to the use of violence against prisoners of war.
Ah, tear my heart out, why don't you? Well, maybe you can find a way to play with his mind, get him out of his comfort zone. People lose their heads and say things they regret, especially if they underestimate you. This dickhead would underestimate a nuclear missile. Plenty of ways to skin a cat, as they say. Hey, what if we skinned him? Bet he wouldn't be so smug then.
You're crazy, lady. Alright, let's get started.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, it's over. What, this is...
Long time no see, Silus.
There's class!
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in.
Oh.
You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
No, I'm crazy. I'm Arnold. I'm Arnold. I still have C4 explosive and a 10mm pistol with no ammo. Well, and frag rays. No, I'm Arnold.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I'm with the Legion. I'm here to kill you before you talk. I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now. You're about to tell me everything you know, Silus. Uh-oh, now you made me angry. I could lie, but... Yeah, actually, that wouldn't be bad. I'm here with the Legion.
You're nothing. You're some inept mercenary the NCR is paying to supplement its own incompetent soldiers.
How naive, Silus. Corruptio optimi pessima. Caesar sees you as a threat now. We are both slaves to Caesar's law, and you are in violation. Haha, timio danaos et dona ferentis. I posed as a mercenary to get inside the walls.
No, listen. Caesar's secrets are safe with me. I stayed alive because Caesar would have wanted it. I'm useless to him dead.
You're a danger to him alive. Your knowledge threatens him. You must have really screwed up to be caught by the NCR. You're about to tell me you're a danger.
I've told them nothing. They've gotten nowhere. I'm a Centurion, for Christ's sake. I deserve his trust.
A Centurion? I'm pretty sure it's Centurion. Caesar's laws are absolute. He does not grant exceptions.
You have to let this go. I'll disappear. No one will ever see me again. That was always the plan in the first place.
So, in addition to treason, you're also a deserter.
No, that's not what I meant. Lieutenant, this man is trying to kill me. He's not who you think he is.
But that was very emotionless.
All that shouting. Honestly, Silus, you get free room and board. The least you could do is be a good guest.
Lieutenant, this man is an agent of the Legion on a mission to kill me.
My, we have an active imagination today, don't we?
Think about it. Is it worth the risk? You need what I know.
Well, it sounds like the two of you are becoming fast friends.
It'll be your head if I die, Lieutenant. You'll be disgraced.
You know what? I think you're right, Silus.
Of course I'm right.
Except, I don't care, because it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it to never have to hear you say another word, Silus. Carry on.
Lieutenant!
Alright.
You don't have to do this.
Oh yes, I do. You shouldn't have done that. I'm the only friend you have right now.
You've made your intentions clear. The Legion has abandoned me. I've done everything Caesar ever asked of me, and this is how I am repaid. With assassination, I ambushed countless NCR patrols and wiped them out so that our operatives could move freely. I waited for him to dispatch us for 3 days, never questioning why the headaches he complained of would hinder his ability to command.
Continue listening. If his empire falls, it'll probably be because his centurions are so gullible. Your loyalty is commendable, but I don't work for Caesar's Legion. If you've got any last words, you'd better say them now, Legion scum. Yeah, continue listening.
I haven't breathed a word about the officer we planted here. He continues to radio intelligence to Caesar's camp nearly every night. I've proven my loyalty. All you're doing is killing a loyal soldier. If that's Caesar's policy, then I say his empire will crumble.
If his empire falls, it'll probably because his centurions are so gullible.
What? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't really gotten any information out of him, but I don't have any options of, playing along. You've been tricked, Silus. I'm working with the NCR. I just got you to talk. Talk about what? We already know they planted an operative here. We don't know who he is.
No, you slimy bastard. Nothing I've said will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion. This camp and everyone in it will burn.
Well, like you will burn. Where is she? Oh, was that it?
Get away from me.
Alright. Did she say I could... Oh. This is red? That's odd.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Look at her there. She's like, I am not moving. Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
What else can you tell me about Anders?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Tell me about the break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Alright. Would you be willing to give me the control access tower key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment.
Well,
if you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Well, we know where the, mole is going to use the radio. for the Caesar's Legion. You said there have been thefts.
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
I'll keep an eye out for your missing supplies.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
Alright, goodbye.
Yep, see you around.
Alright, so we did the interrogation. Now we can do the late night audition. Where's this pointing at? What is this? Investigate the late night break-ins, okay. Alright. Let her know you delivered the invoice, blah blah blah. Return to sender. Alright, so I'm guessing that's just here? No, it's upstairs. No, it's here, actually. Might be. Or maybe not. No, it is. It's that tower. So we'll just have to wait for nighttime. And I forgot to drink. These planes are in very good condition, it seems. Wow. Very good condition. It's kind of sad if you think about it. If there was an actual nuclear apocalypse, you know, would we ever fly again in the foreseeable future? I don't know. Right, let's use this. What? But I have the bloody key, don't I? Huh. Harsh. No. There we go. Control tower access log. Soldiers on duty this week. Schulman Barker, morning shift. Howell Reynolds. So I guess he's the mole. Enter, enter, enter. Exit, enter, exit. Exit, exit. Tuesday, enter, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, let's go in. Oh, there we go. There's the key. That was just the logs. That's a pretty cool place here. Shame they boarded everything up so you can't actually see anything. What's in the desk? Nothing. And a radio. Well, I guess we're gonna wait until nighttime then. The logs suggested 18 hours, but I don't suppose that's really enough. No. We're gonna have to wait like, I don't know, till 10:30 maybe? See if this is enough. Nope. Let's wait a little more. Probably midnight. No. Alright, let's wait past midnight. There should be someone. Oh, there we go. There's an NPC. Come upstairs. What's he waiting for? Oh no, wait a second. How am I seeing that NPC? That's weird. Well, nobody's approaching the place. Maybe I should not have been in there. Investigate the late-night break-ins at the Camp McCarran Control Center. This other one is boarded up. See, the problem is, when I advance the time, I don't exactly know how much time I should wait for a possible NPC to appear. So I'm gonna wait a little more. Maybe I'm already past the hour when that happens. Or maybe I should really be waiting outside. Damn. Yeah, this is not gonna happen this night. That's pretty cool, that glow. Well, the log suggests 18, but there was no one there. Let's see, 1807. 1801. So it is 6. So I'm guessing I just have to wait. Do 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 do. 3 more hours I need. We're gonna be hungry and dehydrated, yep. And all that good stuff. Alright. So this is supposedly late night. Wait a second. Can I use the radio now? Not really. Maybe I should just wait for a longer time. The funny thing is when you get into the tower, it shows you, you know, it points to the door to get out, but when you're outside, it points to the doors to get back in. Which is kind of annoying, but oh well. Well, anyway, we're gonna find this guy next time, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Bye-bye.